Hello, welcome to Channel 24 Spotlighting Jonesboro. Each year, thousands of Americans struggle with giving care to elderly loved ones. Luckily, Jonesboro's St. Bernard's Medical Center offers a specific service to help and assist with this type of care. And with me today, I have Donna Lowe with St. Bernard's Medical Center. Donna, what is your title and responsibilities with St. Bernard's?
I'm the director of St. Bernard's Hospice, and that means I'm the director of home hospice and also our inpatient hospice unit that we have.
Okay, and what is hospice care?
Hospice care is a special kind of care. We take care of people that have some life-limiting illness or a disease that's non-curable. We help families take care of people in the home settings, or also we have the inpatient unit, as I mentioned earlier.
Okay, can you give me some general information about St. Bernard's Hospice Care?
We're a non-profit organization, a part of St. Bernard's Medical Center. As you said, we cover like a 50-mile radius around Jonesboro, so we cover lots of counties around Jonesboro, and then we also have the inpatient unit.
Tell me about the specifics of the inpatient hospice care that you give at St. Bernard's.
Yes, we have the Flo and Phil Jones Hospice House at St. Bernard's. It's located at 1148 East Matthew. It's our inpatient unit. We've been open for about 2.5 years. It's a 20-bed unit with all private rooms where we can provide hospice care for patients that don't want to be at home, can't be at home, or don't have anybody to take care of them at home.
Okay, and y'all also offer a at-home hospice care. Tell me the details about that.
Yes, we have St. Bernard's Home Hospice, and we've had that since about 1989, and it's where we provide care for patients who want to remain in their home, and we send out the people to their homes to help with their care.
Okay, and this could be a very troubling time for families, but how would they know that it's time for hospice care?
You know when it's time. If a doctor gives you a life-limiting diagnosis, you know at that time it's time. Also, you could know if your family member's getting older, getting weaker, getting sicker, not wanting to go to the hospital, just wanting to be kept comfortable, then you know at that time it's time to call hospice and see if we can assist with that care.
Okay, and how long can a person be in hospice care?
A person can be in hospice care for a while. When a doctor signs you up for hospice care, they're saying that you're probably going to pass away in the next 6 months or so. Then that's just his guess. What happens if you live past those 6 months is we ask the physician that same thing. And actually, in reality, with hospice care, because you get such one-on-one individual care, sometimes if it's like end-stage heart disease or end-stage lung disease, you'll actually prolong your life a little bit with the assistance of hospice care. So we've had people that have lived like 3+ years with hospice care.
Okay. Now, does St. Bernard's Hospice require that they live with someone, or can they live alone and receive hospice care?
No, they can live alone as long as they're able to live alone. And what happens with the hospice team is as they get sicker and weaker and not able to stay with themselves, then we'll help the family find different alternative arrangements for them.
Okay. And what types of patients are appropriate for this type of care?
We take care of a lot of cancer patients, but we also take care of like end-stage heart disease, end-stage lung disease, end-stage dementia, anything that's limiting the life expectancy of someone.
Okay. And now there's a question, if they receive hospice care, can they still receive treatment to fight that disease or whatever illness they may have?
Right. It depends on what their treatment they're trying to receive. If it's a treatment that's going to relieve one of their problems that they're having, relieve their shortness of breath, relieve their pain, then absolutely, because that's what we do. We provide symptom relief from whatever's bothering that person so they can receive that. If it's something meant to prolong their life, then no, that's probably outside of hospice's realm, and that they would get out of a hospice, receive that treatment. And sometimes you'll have this with cancer patients. When they come to us, they've done everything that they can for whatever is wrong with them, but later another option may become available, so they can get out of our care, receive that option. If that option is successful, that's great. If it's not, they can come back to hospice care.
Okay, and what about their primary physician, their caregiver there? Can they still see them and receive hospice? Or
Absolutely, we encourage that because that keeps them connected to who's been taking care of them for a long time. If they happen to not have a primary care physician, or they don't want to see a primary care physician, that's fine too, because we'll stay in contact with the physicians. We send them a written report like every 2 weeks, and then we call them when we come to visit. If they need something, then we'll just pick up the phone and call the physician for them.
Okay, and is this service covered under most insurances? And if so, do you know of specific insurance companies that maybe provide this?
It
care?
is. We're very blessed at St. Bernard's Hospice because we're a nonprofit organization and we actually don't worry about the payer source for the insurance. We take care of people whether they have insurance or not because we're supported by the foundation. But most Medicare, Medicaid, and private insurances will have a home hospice benefit. Now, when it comes to the hospice house, that benefit may be limited or a little different, so they can call us for specific informations about that.
Okay. Now there may be some type of stigma that maybe follows hospice. That by giving in and receiving hospice, that maybe they're giving up hope. Now, this isn't the case, correct?
It's not. It's not the case. People will change what they are hoping for. Instead of hoping for an exact cure to their illness, they hope for a good day, or they hope for more time with their family. The hope is still there. It just kind of changes a different way they look at things.
Okay. And does hospice do anything to bring the passing any sooner?
No, we don't. No, we don't speed up the passing. We just make them comfortable while the passing happens.
I understand. Well, Donna, thank you so much for sitting in with us and sharing the information. It certainly is a needed service, and whether they have insurance that covers it or not, it's obviously great for Northeast Arkansas and in Jonesboro in specific that you guys offer it regardless of the situation. And again, thank you for sitting in
You're
with
welcome.
us, and thank you guys for watching Channel 24.